There's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down.
Welcome to our 16th anniversary issue. We are back at the BIC for our annual track day. Now this is also the event where we rate and judge the finest two-wheelers and cars from this year. Now these are the contenders from the two-wheeler segment, starting off with the most powerful, well not most powerful, this is the biggest motorcycle that we have here. This is the all-new Triumph Tiger 1200. A lot more stuff is on offer with this bike, been made completely from the ground up, and this is going against the BMW R1250 GS. We have ridden this motorcycle before, we have done off-roading in Shimla, and this is a very potent motorcycle, so of course it can be right there at the top. We are hopeful. Now next to it is of course the Ducati Multistrada V2. Now this is a new motorcycle, of course it's the same as the Multistrada 950, what used to be, but this has got a new name and new electronics, and this is also featuring in this track day. Now next to it is something that looks like a Multistrada, but of course this is Moto Morini. It has come to India, Benelli dealerships, and this is a very interesting motorcycle. It is a 650cc proper ADV. It looks quite Italian, but let's see if it can match the go with its show. Next to it is its cousin, and this is from Zontes. This is an ADV, which is a 350cc. Looks quite cool, looks quite big. So let's see again if it has got that substance to back up its looks. Now next to it is the Tiger 660. Based on the Trident 660, we have already ridden the bike. It has already featured in our anniversary special last year. So all the mechanicals are more or less the same, but this has got longer travel suspension, and of course it's an ADV, a sports tourer more like it. So let's see how this motorcycle performs for its segment. Now next to it is a proper hooligan from Ducati. This is the Hypermotard 950. Now by the looks of this thing, you know this is a naughty motorcycle. We have ridden this previously, but this time it is coming with more updates, and it has that same hooligan heart. So again, looking forward to ride this motorcycle. Now this is the Suzuki V-Strom SX. An all-new motorcycle from Suzuki. Of course, it has proven mechanicals from the Gixxer 250, but this is an ADV. It has got the same suspension, but it looks quite funky. It looks like an ADV. So let's see what this motorcycle can do right here. Now this is the Royal Enfield Scram 411. It's based on the same underpinnings as the Himalayan, but this is more street focused, so it has got smaller front wheel, and the engine is the same, but the chassis has been revised. So this is a totally different motorcycle to Himalayan in the way how it rides. So we are hopeful because this motorcycle is meant for city riding. So let's see how this handles this tight layout of the track. Now again, this is one of my favorite motorcycles from this year, the Suzuki Katana. It is powered by a 1000cc K5 engine. It has got a superbike engine. It's priced really well, and it looks gobsmacking. It has got that retro vibe. So in terms of performance, this can be one of the bikes that will lap the circuit in the quickest possible time. This can be a performance bike of there. But then I think the Streetfighter V2 from Ducati, that's going to make its life difficult, because this is the most powerful bike here. It has got all the latest Ducati electronics, and I feel this is the motorcycle that might just clinch that performance bike of the year award. So let's see, once both these motorcycles are out on the track, which one laps it in the fastest time. This is a more affordable sports bike. This is the KTM RC390, the second generation model. It has got the same engine, but everything has been changed, and it has got a lot more electronics. It is priced really well. It gets a lot more kit, but let's see if this motorcycle, we are expecting it to be at the top, because this has got a lot more features. It has got a lot more performance, and the looks also, initially we didn't like it, but I think it's growing on us. Next to it is its direct rival. This is the BMW G310RR. Now this is the first BMW iteration of the G310 RR, as in the TVS Apache RR. Everything is exactly the same, but this has the same old tires as the Apache RR that used to come previously. It doesn't get adjustable suspension like the TVS, but of course it's a BMW, new paint scheme, same old bike, but from BMW, it's all new.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Now what we have got here are two Harley-Davidson motorcycles. This is an all-new pair. They come with Revolution Max engine. This is the Sportster S, so it gets the same engine as the Pan America. Of course, it is missing a couple of things, but this is a very powerful motorcycle. Now next to it is the Nightster. It has a smaller version of the same engine, but again, this all-new motorcycle, and it has changed the definition how we look at Harleys. These are all-new modern motorcycle, cutting-edge tech. So again, expectations are high from these motorcycles as well.
Water's up to my chin.
Now coming to the main mainstream motorcycles, this is the Keyway V302C. Now again, it comes from Benelli, but it looks quite cool. It has got that power cruiser look. It is quite affordable, priced really well. So let's see how it performs on the track and what is on offer with this motorcycle. Of course, it looks cool on the surface, but let's see if it has got the substance to back it up.
Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
Now next to it is its brother, which comes from Zontes. This is the R350, same underpinnings as the ADV that we saw earlier. So it's a naked motorcycle, looks quite cool, very aggressive styling, but has it got enough performance? We'll find that out.
Water's up to my...
Now coming to the Bajaj Pulsar, this is the all-new motorcycle, new styling, comes from Bajaj, looks quite cool. So let's see how it performs. Now this is one of the most important launches from this year, the Royal Enfield Hunter 350.
Well, if you wanna get to heaven.
It is based on the same underpinnings as the Classic 350 and the Meteor 350. Now last year the Classic 350 won a Best of 2021 award. So this motorcycle has got an all-new chassis. It's a completely different motorcycle. It's a roadster. It looks quite cool. And then in terms of mechanicals, of course, it has got solid underpinnings. So this is a motorcycle that might be right at the top. That's what I think, because it's priced really well and it also is quite fun to ride. Now moving on, we have got two scooters, and this is Suzuki Avenis 125cc scooter, comes finished in MotoGP colors, suited for this track of course, but let's see if it's as exciting to ride as it is to look at. And last but not the least, the only electric offering that we have this year is the Ola S1 Pro. Very popular scooter, a lot of controversy around it as well, but objectively this has got everything going for it. It has got decent range, it has got a lot of performance, it has got a lot of kit and a lot of features. So these are the contenders that we have for this year. We have one more bike coming in, that's the TVS Ronin. It's not here right now, it will reach in some time. So when you watch our jury round, you will see that bike featured in this test. So for the time being, these are the contenders we have. Lap times are going to be done by professional racing rider, that's Simran King. He is one of the fastest riders around the BIC. He is going to be setting the lap times for all these scooters, and then our jury is going to judge all of these motorcycles and scooters against parameters like ride and handling, performance, value for money, X factor, and so on. So stay tuned for our next video, which is going to be the jury round, where we give you a final verdict on all of these products.
Me down, down. They sing on a sleepless night.